News, we'll show you why student fees are increasing.
Plus, what students think about the new eWeber portal.
And how you can still make the New Year's resolutions.
On January 23rd, the Student Senate approved a fee increase.
Welcome to Weber State News. I'm Kiersten Voorhees.
And I'm Brandon Lamb. Student fees are on the rise once again, and Morgan Wilkins tells us about the plan and what it means for our pocketbooks.
Of 1.5%. That increase will pay for an addition to the Stromberg Gym. But we wanted to know, what does that fee increase mean for you? Every semester when you pay tuition, you also pay student fees. Those fees are used for such things as the Student Health Center and operating the Shepherd Union Building.
Many of the what you would call quasi-student services that take place on campus, student fees are usually responsible for helping pay for those.
In years past, student fees have gone up for various projects on campus, like the bookstore remodel a few years ago and the Union Building renovation. The latest increase of 1.5% will fund an expansion of the Stromberg Gym that is expected to cost $10 million.
And design will start right away if it passes, and you're looking at a construction start of about next summer.
So what does the 1.5% translate to in dollars? After some simple calculations, we came up with some estimations. Using M&Ms to represent current student fees, normal inflation, and the gym expansion increase, here is what we found. This year, student fees are $775, or $387 a semester. Inflation takes them up 3%, or $23 a year, or $11 a semester. The new 1.5% gym increase will take them up $11 a year, or $5.50 a semester. When the expansion is complete, students will be able to use the gym facilities whenever they want, something they can't do currently. The fee increase still has to be approved by the Utah State Legislature, and that should happen sometime this legislative session. For Weber State News, I'm Morgan Wilkins.
For more details on the gym expansion, check out the Signpost website at wsusignpost.com.
The Chinese New Year is a 14-day celebration. Weber State held their own festivities over the weekend.
Hey Wildcats, if you've happened to stumble on your New Year's resolutions this year, don't worry, the Chinese New Year has just begun. Welcoming the Year of the Dragon, this celebration offered everything from free Chinese food to learning to write the Chinese characters. Even coloring and mask making for children who want to be just like dragons. The Shepherd Union Building was full of people. Even children from Uinta Elementary School's Chinese immersion program showed off some of their skills. What's your favorite part about the Chinese New Year?
I would say celebrating the culture every year.
Just all of the fun activities and
The food and all the
singing and getting to celebrate with each other.
I think the dinner, it's the big dinner.
Yeah, we love the food here.
Yeah. I thought it was really cool, and I just want to learn more about the culture and everything they do.
It's a way to broaden my cultural background.
Of course, the fashion show, we're going to perform that. The fashion show.
The dance-like movements, they're actually different moves that you use with the weapons. So it looks like a dance, but really, if you were standing next to me, he'd probably chop you to pieces.
Happy Chinese New Year! The Year of the Dragon is said to bring excitement and unpredictability. Also, something we all desire, luck. So good luck this new year. With Weber State News, I'm Crystal Garner.
The Chinese New Year is the longest festivity in the Chinese calendar, and it is considered the most important traditional holiday in China.
Well, Chinese New Year or not, January is over and we still don't have any snow.
No snow. I don't even know where it is.
Well, let's have a look at today's forecast with Morgan. Morgan, tell us what's up with the snow.
appreciate it. As you can see in the national forecast, we're getting some possibly low, some precipitation from the Gulf of Alaska coming in from the north, especially down in Utah as we look closer at the Utah forecast. Much more up in the northern area, we're going to see some precipitation and less in the lower area of Utah. Looking at this 7-day forecast, we see that Thursday might hold for some precipitation for us, but the rest of the week it's pretty sunny and it's from the mid to upper 30s. Now back to you guys.
Thanks, Morgan. Weber State students are anticipating the new eWeber portal change. Jenna asked what they thought.
It sounds like a good idea.
Who the hell is doing prompter? Tell him to get it on the script.
I think it's John.
Are you kidding me?
If they're going to make it more personal, a little bit easier.
Oh yeah, that's right. John is on audio.
Will you tell him to
Yeah.
prompter to pay?
Is always very important when it comes to web pages.
Like a lot of the times I just want to look at my schedule and it's kind of a route to get there, so it'd be nice.
I think it'll be great just because it will let each student decide what's important and what they need to select or use.
Okay.
So I think it'll be good.
Andrea Peterson, sorry guys, a little bit of technical difficulties, but the new eWeber portal will be in place on the 5th of March.
Andrea Pearson caught up with the Senator Orrin Hatch to find out what he was working on and off, plus what he thinks of Weber basketball team and how they're doing.
I got to spend a few minutes with Senator Orrin Hatch. Here's what he had to say.
And I think people are starting to realize how important being chairman of the Finance Committee and even being ranking member on the Finance Committee happens to be. But we're working hard to get their votes too. In other words, we're not taking anything for granted. I'm working my butt off to make sure that that we can get reelected so that we can continue to serve. Give my love to everybody up there at Weber State. I'm glad the basketball team is doing such a good job. You've got a great coach there, and I'm pulling for you. I'm going to miss Mac though. I got to admit, I had a little bit to do with getting Mac there, and all I can say is that he's one of the great characters, great football coaches in Utah's history, and Weber State had the guts to put him on, and you guys have done really well because of that. Well, your president is a very great woman too. I've watched her over the years, worked with her. She's a very, very good human being, and I think we're lucky to have her.
Thanks, Senator Hatch. And I'm Andrea Peterson for Weber State News.
Even how busy the senator is, he still is aware how the Wildcats are doing. Well, thanks for watching Weber State News. Coming up on Spotlight on Sports, we have highlights and Super Bowl fun. So join us next week. Until then, I'm Brandon Lamb.
And I'm Kiersten Voorhees.